Are you ready to dive into the intriguing world of digital goods but unsure where to begin? You've come to the correct spot, since today we'll be discussing one of the most interesting digital product enterprises. This is the 3D Tumble Wrapper, and you can start from the comfort of your own home. So in this video, I'll walk you through the steps of researching, developing, packaging, and selling these items using AI technology. In addition, I'll show you how much can you earn from this. So first and foremost, what exactly are 3D Tumble Wraps? As a result, they're basically digital sheets. The visuals vary in that they are 3D. They seem to be alive, as shown by the photographs I've displayed on the screen. The biggest difference is the size of the paper. The standard digital paper and the 3D Tumble Wrapping resulted in 4 20-ounce tumblers. So let's zoom in on one to see how it looks up close. These bays are very amazing. So when I came upon this and saw it, it instantly attracted my attention. You can see how lifelike these pictures seem, but they're just that, images. They're not living, as they seem. So let's take a look at some of the shops who offer them to see how much they're earning and whether there's a demand for them. So I went to the first store and discovered that selling this is what drove the creative business. They will open in August of 2022, and they're selling like hotcakes. They also offer different kind of tumble wraps. However, the main ones that are selling, or some of the biggest sellers, are 3D Tumble Wraps. So let's go over to Alera and check how much they're earning. So they earn roughly $5,600 each month and have made over $56,000 in income over the course of their careers. So when browsing the shop, I filtered a con based on monthly sales. You may also see some of the AID EU. Most popular tumble wraps are 3D, so you might see this one and this one. This one isn't in 3D, but it's selling quite well. As you can see, folks are hunting for them. Tumbler Wrap Designs is another shop that I discovered. This business debuted in April of last year, 2022, and has already sold over 85,000 items. It's completely crazy, as well as traveling to Aurora. In 1 year, this shop earned more than $354,000. That's just been a year, and they generate roughly $30,000 every month, indicating that tumble wraps are in high demand. Let's take a brief look at what folks are saying about the Tumbler Wraps to get a sense of what they're like. So coming back to the review, you can see that everything is wonderful. But what I really wanted from you was extremely attractive designs. The product is excellent. Images of how it appears when people use it were available. You can see that people genuinely appreciate things and are giving them 5-star evaluations. And you can also see that folks have nothing to worry about. There's a lot to like about the 3D Tumble Wrappers. Now that we've established the shops that offer it, what people are saying about it, and how much they're earning, let's go over to Midjourney and I'll teach you how to make them. We will be producing 2 3D Tumbler graphics for Midjourney. One will be for 3D butterflies and the other for Laurel. So before we begin, we'll make sure to utilize Midjourney version 5.1 since I enjoy the way it looks. To do this, we will type /settings and pick the appropriate version. I'll provide a tip for the picture after that. You must hit /imagine and type a wish. 3D until pink flowery, don't forget about the -- tile. And I mentioned a 3x2 size, and then enter, so that's all. So let's take a look at the ones it's created and see which ones seem to be 3D. To the naked eye, this seems to be a standard painting, yet it looks fantastic. So let's bump this up a notch. That is the second. Remember, if you don't like any of them, you can always click the re-roll button, which will produce additional photos for you. But for the purpose of the lesson and time, let's choose this one. To save it, just click on it and then click on Open Browser. It launches the browser. The picture may then be saved by clicking it. So I'll just save it, and we'll return to it after we finish downloading the second one. So we go back to the Discord, and then we'll look at the second case. So click / and assume I'm entering in the prompt for the butterfly. So this one has a little more information, so I'll include it here. 3 butterflies, layered forms, paper quilling patterns, scarlet, light olive, and light teal. So these photos are finished. Let us zoom in on the ones we like. All of them seem to be really realistic. This is very great. I want to utilize the second one, so I'll just upscale it as well as the first. I'll look at which ones we like. This seems to be quite nice. Then let's get rid of the second one. So click here, and then go back to Open in Browser. Right-click and save your picture. This results in a higher quality photograph. So we'll return to, and here's the picture, which is fine. Let's simply shut them. As a result, we were able to download the photos that we need. Would then need to prepare these photographs. So before we begin, in these photos, we want to make sure that the patterns we produced are indeed seamless, but we also want them to be seamless even if they are 3D. So we'll go to a Sycon.com checker and then drag one of those photos in, which, as you can see, is seamless. Then we'll drag in the second one to double check and ensure everything is in place. As a result, they are symbols. These are very stunning. Okay, now that we've confirmed they're symbols, we'll upgrade these photos, so keep in mind that you must train them. As a result, we'll be utilizing BigJabe.com. So we'll simply bring in those 2 photos and then upscale them. So we'll keep their pictures. We're going to do it 4 times since 8 times is sometimes too much. That is greater than what we need. So 4 times is okay, and higher you might go highest. That's okay. Then the same thing happens. Then it will begin scaling. So we'll simply have to wait for you to finish. So they have been downloaded. Let me show you how they seem. Let's start with the first one. So far, this is the only one that has been off. Skilled. You'll notice how spacious and tidy it seems. Let's take a look at the second. Yes, they are extremely attractive and everything seems to be in order. So now that we've finished scaling them, I'll teach you how to package them in terms of putting them in your mockup that you'll be selling on Etsy. How will we develop the mockups to go along with the photographs we created? We need a thin Tumbler prototype in 20 hours. So I'll go to Creative Fabric since I have a membership that entitles me to free picture downloads. After 24 hours, I will be able to pay $9 per month if I want to continue using. So I'm going to click into this mockup because I want to utilize it. And when I click on it, you can see that I can use it in camera. It even includes a lesson and a PNG file, which is really useful. Another thing to keep in mind is that you can see how these listings have been put up so that you can take a cue from it when building your own ones. Let's go to Canva and upload our mockups with pictures. You need to edit so that your pattern appears in the center. That was something we worked on. It's now time to put these photographs on the mockup. So after you've placed the photographs, the following step is to click on the first image we want to utilize for the mockup. As a result, that picture will position it exactly where this is only for the covers to be shown, so you can see how it appears. This is extremely amazing and everything is incredibly clean. Let's do the second example. Just drag the pictures and change the layers in the right order. So let us make certain that we like how this appears. This is how you design your listing mockups. So after you've completed them for your designs, you could always share them. Then download, you might just save as a PNG. That is what you will post as your Etsy listing. This is a great method for making money online in 2023, as such a product is rare and is done quickly, easily, and without much monetary cost. If you like this video, write in a comment how you like this idea and whether you plan to make it for yourself. Subscribe and like to be the first to see the most current methods of making money with the help of Ace. See you in the next videos.